Head coach Mesa, Brian Ronan.
Tired, huh? A little bit, yeah.
Now here's the starting lineup for Arizona Western College. Number 0, Atsuki Sato. Number 3, Kiao Tasheko. Number 5, Shintaro Endo. Number 7, Shoki Yoshida. Number 9, Nozomu Kami. Number 10, Oni Gaza. Number 11, Jin Inui. Number 13, Asaki Nakamura. Number 14, Takeru Murakawa. Number 20, Luis Ortner. And number 25, Nick Kanina. Head coach, Kenny Dale. Here are today's officials. Alan Rios, Luis Arredondo, Mauro Cruz. At this time, will you please rise for the playing of the national anthem? The Arizona Community College Athletic Conference.
About ready to go here this afternoon. The Matadors in their home white uniforms with the cardinal trim. Mesa in their road reds with that baby blue trim and the white numbers. Tonight, this Mesa team, they have had a good season. 8 wins for them coming in, 8-2-1. They sit 3-1-1 in the ACCAC. It's not a team that's going to score a lot, just over 2.5 goals per game. You compare that to the Matadors offense, who's scoring at 5.5 goals per game right now. They're a team, though, that will defend. They've allowed just under 2 goals per game. They've allowed 1 goal in each of their last 3 games, currently on a 3-game winning streak. So the Matadors, a bit of a long layoff. They have not played in a week. In that win at Chandler Gilbert a week from today. Not many games left on the schedule. They've got 2 home games, 2 road games remaining. Yavapai on Tuesday for a big one, home against Scottsdale, then up to Phoenix a few days after that at Paradise Valley before hosting Pima coming up on the 18th of October. So the Matadors trying to extend this winning streak. They are number 7 in the nation in the latest poll, moving up a spot. After coming in a week ago at number 8, they were actually tied in the rankings last week at number 8 with Monroe College. The Monroe located in Rochester, New York. 3 Monroe schools in New York. Now coming in, looking at the standings, of course that big win at Phoenix, putting the Matadors in sole possession of first place in the ACCAC. The Matadors sitting alone. 5-0 ahead of Phoenix and Pima and this Mesa team, all 3-1-1. Yavapai sitting 3-1. That'll be a big one coming up on Tuesday. But first, you got to play a very good Mesa team here at home this evening. The Matadors, who have scored the most goals in the ACCAC, a Mesa team that they get by. They're fourth in the conference in goals with 29, they're allowing the fifth fewest goals per game in the conference. So they play a sound style. Matadors will have to deal with a team that likes to play this defensive style. We saw that with Southern Nevada twice this year. Casper played very defensive, many men back. So the Matadors will have to find a way to break through here against a Mesa defense that has been playing very sound as of late. Starting laps are brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. They're announced here in front of what's turning out to be a good crowd on a warm late afternoon. Supposed to cool down this evening. Some storms to the north. Hopefully they stay up that way in the Blythe, California area. Looking just beyond the north goal here, the storm clouds in the distance, about an hour away, but look like that'll move in the other direction. So we should be good here tonight. As Mesa will start with the kickoff. And we are underway here this afternoon. The Matadors have it far side. They play it towards the corner. Shoki Yoshida now up to 4 goals this season. Tries to come in around the corner and it's knocked out, and the Matadors will have a corner. And Ernie Garza will step in to take the corner. The sophomore from right here in Yuma, Kofa High School, Kofa King. Put into the box, it's kicked away. Techeto trying to track it down, but for Mesa, it's Mark Gomez, the midfielder, who will get rid of it. Bouncing back towards the midfield, and the Thunderbirds will control possession. Played back by Abdiel Beltran. Ball in the midfield, Gomez brings it down, trying to track it towards the center line, and knocked away and stolen by Murakawa. Back to Kamei, plays it to Murakawa. Takora getting the start here today. Goes back to Nozomu Kamei. Nick Kanina, the freshman from Birmingham, United Kingdom. They play it long, trying to find Ortner, up to 7 goals this season as that goes out. Ortner, of course, had a big penalty in that win at Phoenix right before the halftime whistle. The Matadors were down 2-0 in that game, and Ortner stepped up to the spot and slotted one home about 30 seconds before halftime and really gave the Matadors some momentum. They were able to score 2 in the second half and win that one to move into first place. That goes off of Asaki Nakamura and out. Mentioned Terry Makadicha, the ACCAC Player of the Week. Back-to-back weeks the Matadors have received that honor. It was Asaki Nakamura last week. Kamei wins the header, but headed right back by Caden Burns, a freshman defenseman. In the midfield, high boot being played by Dorsey. Plays it up near side. Racing is Marco Martinez, chasing it down just outside the 18. Closing in defensively is Endo, using his body and muscling off Martinez. And the Matadors win possession to Shedo. And it's knocked out by the sliding Martinez. Matadors recovered nicely and get possession back. This Matador defense, just 13 goals allowed this year, 2 fewer than all of last season. The defense has really taken shape here the last couple of weeks. A slow start for them defensively. Of course, they allowed 4 goals in that loss to Southern Nevada up in Las Vegas, and then allowed 4 goals in a 6-4 win here against a Laramie County team that has really taken off since that game. Oh, Kamei almost getting in there and taking it away. But lately, the Matadors have played very sound defensively. They've allowed 4 goals total since that 6-4 win, and all 4 of those have come in 2 games. A 12-2 win against South Mountain and the 3-2 thriller up at Phoenix a week and a half ago. On the far wing, Garza gets around, trying to take it towards the corner flag and angle in across. He gets it into the box, off the chest of Kamei, and it bounced into a foot of a Thunderbird, but the Matadors get it back to Sheto. The transfer plays the ball into the box. It's headed back towards the top. Charging towards it is Inoue, and he goes right side to Murakawa. Tries to play it into the middle. Back to Murakawa. Puts a foot on it, but it was tipped from behind and rolls to the goalkeeper. Alejandro Chavez, the freshman from Denning, New Mexico. So now Mesa controls possession. Caden Burns started the first 4 games for them, including the last 2. In his 4 starts, Mesa is 3-1 when he's in the starting 11. Garza again out wide. Ernie tries to settle a bouncing ball down. Plays past the defender, but a little too much, and he lost it. And a whistle going against Garza. A foul against Ernie. Into the 5th minute here. Matadors and Mesa scoreless. Arizona Western has enjoyed a majority of the possession through the first 5. Kanina fights for the header. It's off of Mesa last, and it goes out, and Jin Inoue is going to track it down for a throw. Or stick around later, 7 o'clock. A number 15 ranked Lady Matadors in action against Mesa. Every game this time of year means so much. So the schedule winds down. Playing out of the back, Adon LaRusi. Pass was deflected and stolen. Murakawa threads it up to Yoshida. Shoki plays it out near side. Nakamura tracks it down on the edge of the 18, puts in a low ball into the box, but it's tapped away by the defenseman, Broden McConaughey. Played back up to Brevin Dorsey. Out wide. This is Abdiel Beltran, a Phoenix native. Long ball ahead. They're one offsides, and the flag does go up, as indeed Gabriel Waters was offsides. As we go into the 6th minute. No score. Shuntaro Endo plays it back to Asaki Sato, the goalkeeper. Endo to Sheto near side. Kaio plays it back to Nozomu Kamai. Endo. Kanina far side. Nick will outlet it over towards the touchline, and Inoue plays it up to Garza. Ernie tries a quick flick of a pass to Murakawa, but it's intercepted. Inoue steps in front and breaks up the counter opportunity. Yoshida tries to play it long to Garza, but it's batted away, and the Matadors will have to reset. Asaki plays it. Garza with the header, and it's going to go over and out for a goal kick. Now, Ernie, 5 goals this year. Was looking for a 6th. Great service that time from Nakamura. Sato. As it angles towards the touchline, saved by Ernie Garza. Tries to find Ortner. Luis chases it down. Passes it out wide. Yoshida waiting for some help. Shoki carries it towards the touchline and plays it back to Inoue. Jin goes right back to Shoki. The middle of the pitch, Murakawa. Passes it wide to Shedo. Trying to take the defender on one-on-one. Has some space. Finds Yoshida into the box. And Kamei has his attempt thwarted and out for a corner. Nakamura will step to it. Into the box. A battle for it. Some contact as the ball is batted around and played back towards the center circle, and Inoue has it. Jin, low-lying ball up the pitch. Played down by Kamei, and he gets tripped up. Nozomu looking towards the turf, and it's out off of Ernie Garza. A throw for Mesa. Long ball up ahead, chasing it down is Endo. Can he beat the oncoming Mark Gomez? And he does as he kicks it back to Sato Atsuki, who missed that 8-0 win against Chandler Gilbert. It was Martin Sanchez and Jonathan Garcia combining for that shutout. Atsuki back in there this afternoon. Kanina, middle of the field. Yoshida plays it back. Back towards the middle of the pitch. It's intercepted by Brevin Dorsey. Mesa in their own half, trying to find a way up the pitch. They have to work it back to the keeper, Chavez. A sliding stop by Endo, but it's right back to Broden McConaughey, the freshman defender from Chandler. And Tashetto is going to be called for the foul. So we're into the 11th minute. Free kick coming from about 10 yards outside the 18. Marco Martinez steps over it. Knocked away by Tashetto and out for a throw. No score still. Matador Soccer and the Matador Sports Network, brought to you by Chapman Automotive, celebrating their 56th amazing year. More than 25 locations across 2 states and 19 world-class brands. Finding the perfect ride has never been easier. Or you can shop their entire inventory online at ChapmanAZ.com. Yoshida breaks free. Shoki with some pace. Gets up cross midfield. Has Garza out wide. He'll play Ernie just on the edge of the 18. Steps to it. His left-footed shot is high and over the bar. That'll bring a goal kick. And Kanina able to deflect it. It's in. Everyone stopped as if the ball went out. Yoshida, middle of the pitch to Ortner. Plays it out wide. Nakamura on the right side, just outside the 18. Asaki got tripped up, stays on his feet. Crosses it into the box, but a little bit behind Garza. And Mesa escapes with it as Brevin Dorsey was there waiting for it. Jin Inoue steps in front of it. It's been some solid service into the box. That one was a bit behind the intended targets. Everyone got too close to the doorstep of the goal. And there was no room for Asaki to really slide that pass in there. Errant pass is taken away by Pedro Landeros. McConaughey plays it back. McConaughey, not much room to work with it, and he gets to Asaki Nakamura, and it's kicked out by Martinez. Teixeira will throw. Here on the near sideline. Played back. Inoue trying to chase down Beltran. Waters plays it all the way up. And Sato has it. Long ball ahead. Ortner. Nakamura dislodged a possession as it rolls out towards Athletic Director Jerry Smith. And a nice kick save. Shoki Yoshida doubled his goal totals over the last week. Went from 2 to 4. Garza back to Kamei. He had it knocked loose. Played back out to Inoue, who's been all over the pitch. Up and down this field so far today. Into the box. Nakamura couldn't bring it down. It's played back to LaRossi. And his try to put it up the field is off the back of Nakamura and out for a throw. And a foul is called on Teixeira. He got tangled up with Waters. Long ball up, and that's going to go right into the hands of the keeper, Sato. Ortner plays it back. Kamei out wide. Garza, Yoshida, back to Kamei. Nozomu plays with it. Gives it out to Murakawa, who wants him to go a little bit wider on that pass. Played back in for the 18. Leaping attempt by Kamei. Still alive, and Mesa finally puts a boot to it and gets it out. It was Caden Burns who got to it. Endo chasing it back, and will play it to the keeper, Sato. Out wide. Waters is offsides. Flag is up on that far side. Still scoreless. Ortner strong with it, but then lost possession. Mesa plays it wide, and Martinez put a foot to it, but just grazed it, and it rolls slowly away from to the defenseman Kanina. Mariners trying to stay perfect at home this season. Their last home match was a 5-0 win against Glendale 2 weeks ago. They have wins at home against Southern Nevada, Laramie County, Imperial Valley, and South Mountain and Glendale. Nakamura plays it back towards the middle of the box, but it's deflected out by Martinez, and the Matadors win another corner. Trying to strike from a set piece. We're near the 19th minute of action, no score. Saki Nakamura with the right foot. Low into the box, headed in. Nick Kanina opens the scoring this afternoon, and it's 1-0 Arizona Western in the 19th minute.
Go, Matador, number 25, Nick Kanina.
So Kanina wins the header in the 18. On the perfect service from Nakamura. Saki's been putting some solid attempts into the box so far this afternoon. No different from the corner flag. And the Matadors open the scoring. So Kanina, with his second of the year. Remember, he got a late start to the season. He made his debut in that win against Laramie County. And the freshman from Birmingham, England, gets his second of the year. Endo. Shoki Yoshida spinning around. Plays it, middle of the pitch, Kame. Nozomu with some pace. Plays it out wide, Nakamura back towards the middle of the pitch, trying to find Yoshida, but right into the feet of McConaughey. Perez plays it up, trying to find the sprinting Josh Rodriguez, but Nick Kanina muscles him off and plays it back to the keeper, Sato. So 1-0 lead. Nineteenth minute goal. Nick Kanina. Played up. Long ball ahead. Brought down on a touch by Nakamura. Asaki towards the top of the 18. Plays it out wide with his left foot to Garza. Flag is up. Ernie was behind the defense. That'll bring the water break. 23 minutes to play here in the first half. 1-0 lead for the Matadors. Back after this on the Matador Sports Network. 1-0 Arizona Western. Matador Soccer on the Matador Sports Network is brought to you by Yuma International Airport. Planning a quick weekend getaway but don't want to put miles on your car? Enterprise, Hertz, Budget, and Avis car rental agencies are conveniently located at Yuma International Airport and are open early in the morning and later into the evening, giving you more bang for your buck. Yuma International Airport, we've got your travel covered. A 19th minute goal from Nick Kanina. The difference in this one right now. Waiting to get the play resumed. As some substitutions, Eric Vera, Campbell Young, Terry Macadicha, Paulo Grizzetti, Osvaldo Fuentes, Camilo Vergara are in. Of course, Fuentes scored his first career goal in that win against Chandler Gilbert. 8-0 win up in Chandler a week ago today. Former Cibola product here in Yuma. Played back towards the middle, and stepping in front to take it away is Teixeira. The back line stayed the same through all those substitutions. Kanina, Endo, and Teixeira. And Noe stayed in the midfield. Ooh, that's a dangerous play there by Grizzetti, and he's going to get whistled for the foul. Brought that boot up high. Back towards the middle of the field, top of the box, and taken away. Geninoe plays it up. Macadicha couldn't get a touch on it. Goes under his foot and back, and Mesa with possession. Campbell Young can't take it away from Burns, who made the move. Long pass ahead, but Josh Rodriguez is offsides. No way. They play it out, stolen away. Tony Perez works it upfield to Rodriguez. A heavy touch, and it's taken away. Nick Kanina trying to direct traffic, wants some movement, doesn't have anywhere to go with it. Macadicha has to play it back, but in between the two defensemen, Endo and Teixeira towards the touchline. Saved from going out by Teixeira. His Mesa team, coached by Brian Ronan, went 4-9-1 last year, 3-5-1 in ACC/AC play. So definitely an improvement this year. They've doubled their win total. They had 10 wins in both 2018 and 19. Too shy of that this season. Vergara plays it. Macadicha had his pass deflected, and Teixeira calls him off, and he has possession. Stolen away. Martinez. Paulo Grizzetti. Macadicha, Campbell Young near side. Vergara goes back to Canino, who slipped, but Vergara didn't go too far. Matadors with that opening goal in the 19th minute. That's where we still stand here. Played towards the middle. Campbell Young couldn't win the 50-50. It's back to Makadicha. Terry plays it back to Shedo. Vergara. Back to Kanina. Fuentes, his cross over the intended target, just on the edge of the 18. Makadicha tries to put it back into the middle. He puts it on target, right into the outstretched arms of the goalkeeper, Alejandro Chavez. All the way into the box. So, offsides there. Mesa with possession. And we get a substitution here for Mesa. And in resumption, the Matadors have it. Makadicha taps it to himself. Terry, the reigning ACC Player of the Week. Eric Vera with some room. Goes out wide to Fuentes. Inoue gets knocked down. Foul is called. So a free kick coming from the far side. Inoue puts it to Shedo, touches it, but then knocked away by Ednan Alakad. Endo to Shedo. Played back towards the middle of the pitch. Ferrio Corrales plays it back to Tony Perez. Nick Canina able to stand in there and take away that long ball forward. Campbell Young plays it ahead. Grizzetti on the edge of the 18. Fights for the loose ball. Taps it out to Fuentes, but taken away by Caden Burns. And out for a Matadors throw. 12:47 to go in this first half. Grizzetti, a touch from Makadicha to Campbell Young. Grizzetti tried to go right back to Young. It's picked off. Some heavy touches for the Matadors just outside the 18, and Mesa has been able to step in there and take away the threat. All pinballing around in the midfield right now. Finally settled down and played back to Endo. That's taken away. About 10 minutes left in this first half. Not much to be said about it other than that 19th minute goal from Canina. Most of it's been played in the midfield. And Canina will play it back to Sato. Mesa playing pretty deep right now. In the box, played back. Fuentes couldn't get there, all the way out to Shedo. Steps way up. The defenseman leaves it off for Vergara. He'll take a right-footed shot, but that sails away from that upper corner and out. Substitution coming for Mesa. It's Richard Malenga in. That's out off the slide tackle. That time from Caden Burns. Young back to Shadow. Matadors trying to build up an attack here and grab another before the halftime intermission. All Matadors in terms of possession right now. Inoue knocked away and taken back by Mesa. Shadow with it. Matadors will try to play out from the back again. And that is offsides. They were trying to feed Campbell Young down the side. Nick Kanina. The only goal in this one. Fuentes. Got around the defender. Osvaldo just outside the 18. Tried to get into the middle to Grizzetti, but it's intercepted. Players now starting to struggle a little bit with their footing. Slipping on that far side and tripping each other there. Fuentes tripped over Inoue, who was trying to play it while laying on the turf. Vera puts a boot to it. It's out. A throw for the Matadors. Last hit a Thunderbird. Five minutes left here in this first half. 1-0 lead for the Matadors. Akadicha plays it back to Kanina. To Shadow, out wide, and his cross is knocked out for a throw. I should say for a corner. Campbell Young will take it. 1-0 lead for the Matadors. 19th minute goal from Nick Kanina. Young goes to the top of the box. Kanina wins that header. He's going to have to win another one. Able to just muscle it ahead to Eric Vera. Eric into some space. Goes out wide to Campbell Young. In the middle of the pitch, Grizzetti, Paulo. Trying to play it back towards the middle. He's going to get another chance to cross it in. Again deflected. McConaughey heads it. Grizzetti tries to get back to it a third time, but it's punched away. Headed by Endo back towards the middle of the pitch. 4 minutes to go till halftime. 1-0 lead for the Matadors. Trying to add a second, and Osvaldo Fuentes can't keep it in. Goal kick coming. headed by Inoue. Terry Makadicha comes to a stop. Gets around a couple of defenders as he works backwards. Under 3 minutes to go in the half. Still 1-0 Matadors. Vera. And a foul called. Back towards the middle of the field, top of the box. Corrales takes a touch and a shot, but it's going to roll towards the end line where it's gathered by the keeper, Atsuki Sato. The sophomore from Japan. Under 2 minutes to go. 1 goal in this half from Nick Kanina. 1-0 lead for the Matadors. Terry, great move, plays it back to the middle of the 18, but knocked away. Makadicha dribbling. Young heads it into the 18, cleared away. Perez having trouble with the touch. Vera trying to take him down. And played back near side. Out wide, this is Beltran from Phoenix. Has started 9 consecutive games for Mesa. Under a minute to go in the half. Makadicha, Grizzetti, Paulo plays it ahead. Terry into some space from the right side, takes it towards the touchline, plays it back to the middle, no one there. Vera able to gather his left-footed shot as well, high and over. The clock will tick down here on this first 45 minutes. – 12 seconds to go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that'll bring the halftime horn. So 45 minutes in the books. The Matadors with a goal from Nick Kanina in the 19th minute on a header. That's where we stand after the first 45 minutes here this afternoon. We'll take a break. Coming up, the Burgers and Beer halftime show after this on the Matador Sports Network.